Usually when you're looking for owls, if you're a birder, you don't look up, you look down to see the owl pellets, where the owls have swallowed the mouse whole and regurgitated the bones all neatly wrapped, and the skull and everything, inside the fur, and they cough it up again. And then you look up into the tree, and if you're lucky, you might be able to see the owl. And that's the way you normally would see owls. And until that time, and I don't even know if since, I've never seen any artist portraying owls the way you really see them, which is you kind of have to hunt for them, and you're usually looking up at them. I took one photograph as a start to base it on. Tricky lighting of it, because all the light there, as you can see on the branches and so on, comes from below. And usually the human brain is adapted to light coming from above, and so it's hard to wrap your mind around light that's coming from below. Probably snow. As I've said before, I use photography, 5 to 50 photographs in the average painting, but a photograph is never enough. And in fact, it was almost hopeless. I went back and took more detailed photographs, selectively focusing, because some of the twigs are right in front of you, and some of them, you got all kinds of layers going back there. And even that was just bewildering. I hardly knew what I was doing to understand the spaces and the depths and all that kind of thing, because I needed to think it in my head before it would come out of the end of my brush. And it was hopeless. And so my only solution was to take the painting, which was 3 by 4 feet, and a big step ladder, and go back to the same pine tree, which was 5 minutes away from our house. And I had to be on the step ladder because I had to have the right perspective. If I was down on the ground, I wouldn't be close enough to everything, and I wouldn't be at quite the right angle because I'd taken a telephoto shot from the ground. So here I am standing on top of the stepladder with the painting like this, checking out which branch and which twig is which, actually working in the plein air, as the French say, on my painting. I have my paints and palettes sitting on top of the painting, and I just move them around as I would work on them. So that's what I went through to put that particular painting. And I've never had to struggle quite that hard with other paintings, but it was because of that kind of perspective, looking at it from below.